We will open up the Greenbelt, not all of it. We're going to open a big chunk of it up, and we're going to start building and making it more affordable and putting more houses out there. The demand for single-dwelling homes is huge, but no one can afford them.
What you just saw there was video of Ontario PC leader Doug Ford speaking to developers back in February, promising them that if elected as Premier of Ontario, he would essentially develop a big chunk of the Greenbelt. Now, that video was leaked by the Liberals in the ramp-up to the June election. I'm Nitish Bissonauth, and behind me is part of the space Mr. Ford is talking about. Now, his idea is to develop a chunk of the Greenbelt as a way of decreasing housing prices. In fact, he thinks that that's the solution to the housing crisis in Toronto and the GTA. But according to some experts, the solution to that problem is not as easy as building along the belt.
Supply of housing is the only solution to housing crisis, and to build more housing you need more land, so there's no dispute about it. The question is where the land should be, and that's the challenge, to find the land that is desirable by households and families to live, that is profitable to build, but at the same time it doesn't jeopardize the environmental, ecological future of this region.
This area was established originally in 2005 and is mostly green space, farmland, and watersheds. It's over 2 million acres. That's larger than Prince Edward Island, and it's the largest, most protected greenbelt in the world. According to Murta Zaheder, there are lands available for development beyond the Greenbelt, but leapfrogging over the belt has its own problems, such as creating longer commutes and contributing to higher CO2 emissions. Now, he's flagged a number of issues, and he's not the only one. According to one environmental expert, those include some consequences for the quality of life here in Toronto.
There's something called the Oak Ridges Moraine, and that's where all the water that falls recharges our rivers. So if you think the Humber River, the Credit River, the Don River, all those rivers flowing south into the lake, that's why we protected those areas and wanted to keep subdivisions off them, and so that water quality would be kept high. In addition, if you want to go to a farmer's market, you want local food, and you don't want all your food to be trucked in from California, well, you got to grow it somewhere, and up there on the Greenbelt is where it's growing now.
Now, Tim Gray also adds that opening up the lands won't necessarily make housing more affordable. Instead, it might actually let speculators loose and drive up farm prices. And while the Greenbelt has existed for nearly 15 years, the laws here can change depending on whoever wins over Ontario's vote in June. Near Halton Hills, I'm Nitish Bissonauth, City News.